Phantasy Star Universe on the Xbox 360. We're calling this a research stream. It's me finally playing a game that I apparently bought. Actually, I didn't buy this game. I bought this game a couple of weeks ago. But this game's about 8 years old, I believe. But I have played Phantasy Star Portable 1 and 2 on the PlayStation 2, and of course, on the PlayStation Portable, and of course, I played the Genesis Collection games. I'll get back to those in a moment. Basics. This game apparently is in real time. There is no way to pause this game. We're gonna have that conversation another time. Press the start button. Use the D-pad to go to items. If you want to equip a particular item, press the A button. You can add it to your palette. Put it anywhere you want. When you're ready, hold down the A button. Use the D-pad to select the weapon loadout you want. In this case, you can use a sword, or you can use a saber and a handgun. This is a two-handed weapon, so that's why that's set up. We also have room for another weapon loadout, one for each hand. Press left on the D-pad. You can also choose Monomate, which heals you. Goggles, which we'll need in a moment. We actually just got these. So let's show you some of the basics. We'll get into some combat in a second. Check the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. You see the art where it says RB, and then there's a blue bar that says 85/85. That's like the number of charges, the number of power points that I have in this saber. I'll show you what that means in a moment. Press the X button for a regular attack. Press the Y button for a special attack that uses a designated number of points, power points. Those are the ones you see on the bottom of the screen. They're slowly recharging. See how it says 81/85, 82/85? And it slowly recharges. I believe you have to actually have the weapon equipped in order for it to recharge. Hold down the RB button, and I can use the weapon in my other hand, which in this case is the gun. Press the X button to fire. There are a limited number of charges on here, so you have to let it recharge. So you have 85/95, and now it's building. Now it's rebuilding its energy. That's what that's about. I'll have to explain the aiming system because it's annoying as crap, and I was really hoping the game wouldn't be this complicated. Press the left bumper to reorient the camera behind you. It's a quick way to reorient the camera. You can also hold down the L and RB buttons to strafe like this. This is incredibly complicated in battle because unfortunately you wind up accidentally moving the camera around, so that gets kind of annoying. Like, watch this. See that? So you're going to see a lot of stuff like that, unfortunately. It's going to get kind of confusing, so I'll see if I can keep things manageable for the noobs, because I'm barely keeping this manageable for myself. Okay, hold down the A button. Switch to the sword with the D-pad. It's a two-handed sword. No special attacks yet. We have a 3-hit combo. This thing is really slow. I'm not really a fan of these big clunky weapons, but hey, if you're a big Cloud from Final Fantasy VII fan, I'm sure you'll dig that. Let me go to the items here and show you something for a second. This is the sword I'm carrying, the two-handed sword. Check the bottom of the screen on the center, excuse me, the left-hand side of the screen on the center where it says C sword. PP 115/115. If I had special attacks, that would be what it's for. Attack skill 80 with a 140 in parentheses. I have no idea what that means, so I guess that'll be explained later by the game. Press the RB button. So I have an X button to attack. That's all I have available to me right now. Description. Stability needs of use, make it a good choice for those just starting out. 1-star ranking. This game, the music actually sounds a lot like Phantasy Star Portable. I'm starting to wonder if this is like an up-res version of Phantasy Star Portable. Although, of course, in that game, you can choose your own class. Here, you start out with this doofus, and you can't choose anyone else. We'll see if it opens up later. I've been playing this game for about an hour and a half. It's a tutorial, basically. Okay, the saber. You can see the attack values here. Check out the difference between the attack value on the big sword that I'm carrying and the one-handed saber that I was carrying earlier. So the sword's a bit stronger. It's just slower. Not really a fan of that. You can see the power points here. Let me show you this Rising Strike that I have. You saw me do that earlier when I pressed the Y button. That's the special attack I have for the saber. It hits twice, and it uses 6 power points. This ability seems to be increasing in power every time I use it on an enemy. It's like you gain experience by killing enemies, but you also gain experience for your weapon if you use that weapon. So that's actually something that's familiar from the Phantasy Star Portable series. So I want to see how deep that goes in this game. And you can see right here on the gun that I'm carrying, this is the amount of energy it takes for me to fire one shot. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, it replenishes power points as long as you equip it. If you aren't using it, it regains power points slowly over time. So let's switch to the two-handed weapon setup. Hold A. Use the D-pad. Select. This is our two-weapon setup. And it's been completely recharged, so we're good there. Alright. I rescued her from the rubble. In fact, let me show you how I did that. Go to the goggles. Press X to put on the goggles. There are these little flashing orbs or whatever. Oh, hold on. I can't move. Okay, so I can't move while I'm wearing the goggles. Oh, well, never mind. Well, let's take them off. Okay, so those goggles are supposed to reveal rubble that I could break. So, I already broke it, so there's no reason to see it. So let me put these goggles away, because I can't attack while I'm wearing goggles. This is the save point. We won't need this. We won't need this yet. This is where we started. Again, pay no attention to this, because the game was idle for a while I was doing some computer organization. So I've been playing for about an hour and a half. And there was a big long stretch of combat, so it was pretty basic combat. I even had a temporary party of two other allies joining me for that. They didn't do much. The AI so far seemed to be very good in this game, which is what I was afraid of, because it was pretty terrible in Phantasy Star Portable, the first one anyway. So we'll advance a little bit more and see how it goes. Oh, okay, watch this. Hold down RB, press the X button. We're going to fire at that big mech over there in the distance. When you're ready, just check out the bottom of the screen. The bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you can see how much energy I'm using by firing this weapon. Okay, it went down. So I can whittle these guys down with this gun from a distance. And then as I run out of electricity, if I run out of power points... Oh, hold on. I'm holding down the right bumper, but it's very hard to aim this thing. How do you switch targets? Don't know how to do that. The game didn't really explain that. So I'm supposed to be shooting at this guy because you can see the reticle over the enemy, but you just seem to be aiming directly in front of you. So if the reticle's over there and I'm shooting over here, the shot's going to go way over his head. So that's just weird. So you can see how many power points I have on this thing now. So let me switch to the other weapon. Let me see how this works. So here's the question. Will I still be able to gain power points on my gun while I'm not wielding it? And we'll see how that goes in a moment. Okay, let me just put on my goggles here while I'm thinking about it. Okay, so I'm still gaining some power points, but not a lot, it looks like. 25. Okay, so I'll switch. We'll check back later. Let me put on the goggles. Okay, there's nothing here to explore. I get the feeling there's a lot of busy work in this game, so I don't want to spend a bunch of time doing crap like this. Like putting on goggles and busting up rubble. Or as you just saw, shooting at enemies from a distance with my pea shooter. That's going to get very boring very quickly. Okay, how's my pea shooter now? I got 30 power points. So let's switch to my regular sword. We'll see how it goes. I was kind of figuring there'd be more enemies here. Guess not. Okay, I gotta put my goggles here, it looks like. Put on the goggles. There it is, see? That's the weak point. Any other weak points? Nothing else to see in this room, it looks like. Yeah. The music has a very ostentatious amount of synth. And I don't know how I feel about it, because even though I like synth, I'm not really wild about this music. Because I was never really wild about the music in Phantasy Star 1 either. Or Phantasy Star Portable 1. Take the sword. Buster sword, I guess. So now I can bust through the rubble. Again, graphics aren't that impressive. You're going to see a lot of corridors and, dissolve explosions, things like that. 35, see? So it didn't recharge that much when I wasn't wielding it. But now it's starting to recharge a lot faster. So that helps, but I still have to shoot. I'm going to run out of bullets, so now So that's how you know how long it takes to recharge this thing. So I'll switch to my other weapon. Press the Y button for the double hit. And I press the X button for the regular hit. This regular attack, this X attack, doesn't use any power points. But that uppercut that I did does. As you can see, my gun got back some energy while I was wielding the saber. So, because remember, this gun and the saber are part of the same set. So as long as I'm wielding this set of two, then both weapons will gain power points. And now I'm out. See? I'm out. Whoops. Let's see if I can funnel them. So I'll funnel them through this door. So I don't have to face them one at a time. So just like Diablo, it's kind of funnel everyone through a door. And you'll be fine. Real-time combat, you know it is. The tutorial level that I just completed earlier, before recording this video, was on a timer, and I'm not wild about that. Yeah, there was a lot of this in Phantasy Star Portable, I remember that. A lot of corridors you can't walk down because they're gated off. This is annoying as crap, by the way. And your running speed is not fast at all. So it's almost like an online game where the arenas are small. So the game was made to be played in arenas. With lots of prefetching as you walk through corridors between arenas, you know, whatever. It's not exactly Bayonetta, it's just Bayonetta but a lot slower, I guess. This is my save point. Outstanding. So the good news is, because I did that tutorial, I probably won't have to go back and show you the, I won't have to go back and show you state level 1. Because the game pretty much begins at the 1 hour mark. Which is weird. I don't know if it was... I think that was just me being idle for a while. Okay, again, no pausing. So if you have to go to the bathroom, you better do it before you start playing. Or do it in the middle of a conversation sequence. Because what happens... Apparently the only time the game pauses in these sections is when you're actually in the middle of a conversation. So instead of advancing to the next line of text, you just, you know, just let the game sit. Let's see what happens. See? Okay. I can just sit here for the next 5 minutes, and this is how I pause the game. Because I can't pause it anywhere else. So, that's disappointing. By the way, the voice acting in this game is terrible. And the dialogue isn't great. And the animation's awful, so... This will not be one of those videos where I'm not gonna make a bunch of snarky comments about how terrible the audio visuals are, but... It's not that kind of RPG. This is an action RPG, so... Not gonna be great. So if you're here for lore, you're on the wrong channel. You're gonna have a very bad time. Oh, well, okay, we got a trial and we're on the timer. So the faster we complete this trial, the more points we get. Okay, I'm as far back as I can. Okay, strafing. Kind of hard to aim when I'm strafing, by the way. Okay, so I'll just hold down the R button. Crap, ow! Okay, I got the strafe. Wait. What? Okay, I got turned around. Just a second. Let me see if I can get a straight-on angle and then strafe. This is needlessly complicated. Okay, I think I hit him. Okay, I got him there. So I can strafe if I hold down both bumpers. Okay, I'm stepping back. Camera's not very cooperative either. So I have to get somewhat close to his vines. Whoops! Okay, one more. I guess 2 more hits will do me in, so let me not get cocky. This isn't terribly complicated. It's just the control isn't good. See, I can't even move my camera around because the way the gun's pointed. Ah, crap. Okay, hold on. I have to go all the way back. Can I heal myself? Yeah, I can. Monomate. There we go. So I had to do that to heal my... Whoops! No dodge rolling in this game. Whoops. There we go. Okay, I'm out of power points. Whoops. How much energy does this thing guy have? It's a double hit. Whoops! Took a hit there. And he's stunned. Y button for the uppercut. And he's stunned again, so I can hit him while he's on the ground. This is way better than using the gun, though. Got him. But that was a big fat waste of time. I'm going to beat him a lot more quickly. So now I know. He's like, get as far back as you can. I'm like, no, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just run up on him and just started beating him in the face. Should have just stood back with my pea shooter. That was a big fat waste of time.
Hey, you all right there?
That's how hard it was to actually try to aim that thing. It was annoying as crap.
Your sister okay? Yeah, she's safe.
I can't skip this. Okay.
Strange meteorites that have plagued the first and third planets, Parum and Motub, have
Moatub?
finally reached the second planet.
Yeah, you had to load the next line of dialogue, I suppose. Yeah, like I said, not great storytelling here, which I was afraid of. Skip. Anime opening. Skip.
Ethan begins his guardian training on the planet Parum. Who's the mysterious partner that he is to be paired with?
Probably a lady partner.
Mother and child that they meet on Parum, a planet controlled by castes. Next time on Phantasy Star Universe.
Yeah, they're going full anime then. So did they actually have like a credit sequence with an end song? Wow, that's nuts. Well, now I know. So I'll probably do a speed run of that boss later, because that was stupid of me to just play it safe. That was a big fat waste of time.
In a faraway galaxy lies a sun orbited by 3 planets.
Yeah, this is the beginning of the last chapter. So I guess they're doing a legit anime thing with an opening and are there commercial bumpers? You know, intro and outro commercial bumpers, then a credit sequence. Yeah, this is the title sequence. The song is not good. If I can change languages, I'll see if I can. Yeah, so they have a title sequence at the beginning of every chapter, like an anime. Fine. I understand. It makes sense. Skip. Like I said, this isn't that kind of channel. We're here to test out the mechanics. At least for this research stream. I can't skip this, just so you know. About this room. You had to look at a loading screen for that? No, they suck. I think this is the music to Phantasy Star Portable. Yeah, I think that this is the bedroom music. You know, when your waifu maid is staring at you in the face and you're doing inventory management. This is the music that plays. Wow. Thanks. Yeah, this is it. It's actually one of the few good songs in Phantasy Star Portable, actually. Yeah, sure you accomplish your task smoothly. Yeah, fancy alarm clock. So no waifus here, just a regular robot. Yeah. You're a graduate of the Guardians Training School. What's a training have to do? Oh yeah, actual missions. Try. Tripartite. Is that what he said? Tripartite city? I wasn't paying attention. I'm not paying attention to the lore. I just can't skip this. Yeah, so lore dump. Yeah, so we're done with this. So let's save here. Mission about your mission. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out if I should stop here or stop when I'm ready to start the next battle, I suppose. You didn't get to see much combat in this video, and I apologize for that, but that's the pacing of the game. Okay. So you can store my, my hoarded... You can store my hoard, basically. Oh, well. It would be an RPG without hoarding. Except in, Odin Sphere and... Was it Princess Crown? Ethan? Yes, Ethan. Yeah, that was the name of that dude in Supergirl. Ethan. I should not know that. But yet I can't get it out of my brain. Okay, so we'll save that. Okay. Let's see what else we can do while we're here. Decorating. Yeah, I'll be fine, thanks. I thought there was a closet around here. Use storage. Oh, okay, let's store some money in here, so I don't lose it. Okay, so he's storing my dough. I have room for... Yeah, I'm not running out of space or anything. Well, guess I'm good, right? Take out Masada. Turn, machinery, talk. That's all I get. Okay, I already asked about all that. 5th floor, huh? Yeah, this is the exact same music. Yeah, well. Violins and piano. Anime OST. FTW. Central tables. Yeah. So now I'm curious how much of this game was lifted wholesale from Phantasy Star Portable. Because I want to say Phantasy Star Portable came out after this game. Now I'll check. Yeah, what is this? It's like a cruise ship with no corners. It's like everything's kind of like molded with plastic. And this is the shopping center. I probably shouldn't even be here. Let me get the crap out of here. I'm not gonna buy anything yet. I might buy alternate weapons just for the heck of it. How do I get to the 5th floor? Do I have to go one floor at a time? There's another shopping mall on the 3rd floor. So I have to go to the 5th floor. Although, as I recall, yeah, Phantasy Star Portable didn't have a roaming, like an open world hub area. It just had like dots on a screen, on a static screen, and you moved your cursor around to the dots to talk to people. So it was like a static screen, and you just kind of moved your cursor around. So you didn't have to walk anywhere. You just had to like move your cursor from waypoint to waypoint just to get around. So going up the stairs meant moving your cursor to the dot where the stairs were located and pressing it. So it's like a static RPG screen. It's none of this free roaming stuff. Which saves money on development, obviously, and it saves space on the disc. And I don't mind that at all. I could do that in RPG Maker. But this, people like immersion, I understand. Okay, I'm trying to go to the 5th floor. You're in my way, sis. She's my little sister, by the way. Lumia. Yeah. Yeah, this game has some really ostentatious synths, so I'm sort of on the fence about it. I'm sure it has its fans. Like, it's like late 70s, early 80s synth. I mean, was Yes like this? I don't have to listen to some Yes, because I'm kind of curious how it sounds. Okay, already saved. What's this? Photon charger. Oh, you haven't used any, Okay, so I don't need to recharge my weapons. Okay, fine. I guess I could save here. We'll just save here, because I don't have to walk back here from my room and sit through the story sequence again. This unskippable story sequence. So let's return to the game. And this is it. So it's probably going to be a lore dump, isn't it? Yeah, so this might be my excuse to end the video. Fizzul. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. You know me, I don't pay attention to lore dumps. Is she wearing a choker? Anyway. I promised I wasn't going to make a bunch of snarky comments, and yet here I am. Low-hanging fruit. Is she wearing a midriff with a choker? And is that a flesh window underneath her neck? I don't even want to know anymore. I think it might not be. It might just be flesh colored. Hello, Mina. Yeah, you get at least one partner, okay. Oh, so I don't get to choose this one. So this game is totally on rails, isn't it? Yeah, sure. Make all the jokes you want about anime kids, but her eyes are reasonably sized. I can't change my class. Not yet, anyway. Space Channel 5? With Ooh La La in them, with the dancing aliens? Yeah, we'll look forward to working with you later, Annie. Alright, what's up? What are we up to? Yeah, discrimination. Here we go. About missions. Remunerate. They give you money. Remuneration. Some words I'll never learn in Japanese. Actually, while I'm thinking about it. System, options, text display, instant. Should have done that earlier. Button detail. Let's temporarily display it. Main menu, not yet. Camera controls. I'm curious how this works. I'll probably have to fix that. How about a click instead of a hold? So that you double tap if you want to close it, that kind of thing. Lock on. We'll do a toggle. Instead of a click, I call it a toggle, they call it a click. Well, it doesn't say how to change them, though. Yeah, it doesn't say how to change them, so whatever. So much for full key rebinding. Okay, so that's all we get. So where's my next save point? Oh, haha. Can't go to the meeting room. Can't go see the president. Why would I be able to see the president? Game just started. Well, maybe it's like bad dudes. You have to beat the game so you can meet the president. Go out for burgers and pizza. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we've advanced the story. Oh, she's one of those, yeah, one of the robot waifus, yeah. A slightly smaller, how do I say this? Yeah, slightly smaller frame. Yeah, I think she's like 4'2" or something. I think all the robots in this game are like 4 feet. I don't know if they're all female, though. That part I don't remember. But of course, they're a nice, you know, convenient traveling size for the tiny Japanese residents, I suppose. Easier to store them under your bed or something. Or in your closet. And is this like an invincibility star like Mario Brothers? Oh, yeah, I'm not paying that much. Yeah. Nice try, bro. Hey, I watch Fight Back. You can't fool me. She trying to sass me? She's trying to sass me. Well, anyway. We can save this and skip all that other nonsense. Got to end the video pretty soon anyway. And when I'm done with this, I'll be able to get back to X-Blades. The prequel to Blades of Time, which apparently is terrible, because I played it for about an hour and it's pretty bad. So I'll probably end up doing a YTF of that game. So, Blades of Time or GTFO. Oh, this is the exterior area. See? Exterior. With a bunch of skyboxes, basically. Yeah. Not great, but yeah, it'll do, I guess. Where am I going again? I don't remember. Oh, here we go. At least I saved my game already. Okay, so this might be where I end start the next video then. Skip. Skip. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I can't skip this, huh? Well, this might be an excuse to end the video anyway. Yeah, it's only a model. This would be a pretty impressive PS1 game, I guess, but nah. Oh, Eastern District, huh? Wait, I have a map, right? Well, not here. I don't have a map inside the city. Yeah, East District. Okay.